everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a Q&A on my locks. A lot of questions that I've gotten since I've started my locks. I just want to help like other people out with their questions, because I know I had a lot of questions when I was first starting out, and like I was really, you know, trying to dig for some answers. So hopefully this helps like someone out there. But for starters, I'm going to give you like a little background information about what made me get locks. And it's pretty much, I've always wanted locks like since I was like in middle school, but it always just seemed like something so hard to do, because it's like, you know, they don't just grow overnight. Like it's such a process. So that was kind of discouraging. So yeah, I started my locks when I was in high school, and I was wearing like an afro before. I had like this afro thing going on, so I did have that before. And yeah, I always wanted locks, and my hair just started to become too much of a nuisance to me. I don't want to say that word, but it was kind of a nuisance. And yeah, and so like I was pretty much trying to think of something else to do with my hair, and my sister mentioned, why don't you just get locks? And I was like, yeah, duh, I've always wanted to have, you know, dreads. So yep, that's pretty much how I started it, and like I just went with it and never took it out. So how long have I been locked? I've been locked for 3 years, and I guess you could say it's kind of like at collarbone length. I guess you could say that. I don't know. Yeah, so it's like at collarbone length. Now I've been locked for 3 years. Well, 3 years and 2 months. So, and what products do I use? So, I've like used a lot of products like in my journey, I guess. And it's like I always venture back to the same things. Like I've tried so much stuff on my hair, and y'all, that is what you do not want to do. When you find that one thing that works, actually no, because everybody needs to experiment, and everyone needs to find what is best for them. And sometimes it takes you trying out other things to realize that your problem solver is just right in front of you. But to retwist my hair, I use Jamaican Mango and Lime Lock and Cream Wax. Trying to get it to focus. Oh well. Yeah, there it goes. Oh. But yeah, this is what I use on my hair. And I've tried beeswax, I've tried gels, I've tried honey, I've tried pretty much anything. And I know a lot of other people, like it really just depends on your hair texture, what is going to be best for you. This I recommend for like very thick and coarse hair. But if your hair is like silky and, you know, very fine, then you might be able to get away with honey and water. But me, I need something very thick, something that will really hold my hair, because like my hair is very like, it's just like an afro puff. So it's like I can't just like twist the roots and it just coils up all nice and pretty. No, like it's just gonna poof back up. So like this really does the job, and it smells really good, but it does have a strong smell. If you're not a fan of strong smells, then this may not be for you. But yeah, the inside is like this lime green color. You have to be sure to look on the insides, because like a lot of them look the same, but like you'll open it and it's like a gel or it's like a different color. But the one that I use is this the lime green one. And yep, it does wonders for me. And ever since I figured out that this is what I want to use, I haven't tried anything else. because it's just no point to me. Like, this does everything that it needs to do. I know a lot of times people say with waxes they leave a lot of buildup. Like, it's a cream wax, that's what it says, cream wax. But yeah, they say it leaves a lot of buildup. Honestly, as long as you like wrap your hair up and like take care of your hair, wash it, let it dry, like just, you know, take general care of your hair, I don't really think buildup should be an issue. Because I've been using this for a while, and my hair doesn't like seem to have like a whole bunch of nasty buildup. Like, it's just dry and just minding its business. So I don't feel like, you know, using wax is bad for your hair. As long as you oil it and keep it hydrated, and do what you are supposed to do to, you know, keep your hair healthy, then I don't think wax should be such an issue. And I really don't put anything in my hair, like other than when I'm retwisting it. I figured that I don't really need to put anything in my hair, and I'm really a strong believer that, you know, we should just go back to, you know, how we were when we were young kids. Like, our mom barely put anything in our hair. She just would throw some pink oil in it and put it in a bun. And it's like, now that we've gotten older, like, we put all these products in our hair, and it's like, it doesn't do anything. Like, I realized that from when that in the time frame that I was putting a lot of products, and now where I'm not putting that much products, there's no difference. Like, my hair didn't grow any faster. Those products do not change no physical compound in your body that makes your hair grow faster. It's just, it's all about the money, you know. But what I do put in my hair when it's feeling a little dry is this. It's pretty much like a combination of different oils, and it smells very good. I got it from Walmart, and it smells very good, like delicious. But it has pretty much everything you need in it. Like, if you look at the first ingredients, are soybean oil, grapefruit oil, olive oil, shea butter, avocado oil, and those are the first ingredients when you look on the back. So, and those are just, you know, a few of, you know, the ingredients that it has in it, and I like it. I'm not gonna say that, well, you know what, I like it. This is a good product, but like, I'm not gonna say that it made my hair like do some crazy stuff, because it's oil. Like, just pick an oil that you like, pick an oil that, you know, you feel like is good on your hair. I feel like this is good on my hair, and it gets the job done, and it's a lot in here, and it has good ingredients, and it's cheap. Well, it's not, yeah, it's cheap. It's like, I paid like $4 for this, so it's cheap, and it doesn't have a lot of, you know, BS ingredients. So yeah, just pick an oil and just put it on your hair and keep it hydrated. Coconut oil is good too. And you can't forget your spray bottle. What I will say really worked on my hair was sea salt spray. If you are having issues with your hair like locking, like, you definitely, well, yeah, sea salt spray really helped for me, and I'm positive that that was the reason that my hair, that I'm sure that it helped accelerate the locking process for my hair, because there was a time where I was so paranoid, because it's like my hair would not lock, and I was like, oh, more than a year into, you know, my journey, and it's like my hair just would not lock. Well, it locked, but it was just a lot of areas that still weren't locking. So like, I looked up, you know, I did a lot of research on home remedies on how to accelerate the locking process, and sea salt spray really does help. What sea salt does is you mix the sea salt with water and a spray bottle, and you just spray it on the hair, on the areas that need attention. And the sea salt actually dries out the dread. So if you have like a lot of buildup, or if you have naturally oily hair, it dries it out, and it makes it rough and very like it just makes it rough, and it locks better. You know, your hair locks better when it's rough, when it's like coarse. Like, you know, that's why people with, you know, more fine hair patterns or more curly, like silky hair have a harder time locking than, you know, people with really rough hair. So yeah, it gets in there, it makes the hair rough, it makes the hair rub together, it makes the hair like, it gives the hair that friction that it needs to lock by drying it out. But yeah, that's just a tip that really helped me. But I use my spray bottle just to spritz my hair after, you know, I washed it and I'm ready to retwist. Like, I just keep a spray bottle because the retwisting process can take some time. So I just use my spray bottle just to, yeah, just to spray the areas that seem to be dry. Another question that I get is, how did I achieve this color? Honestly, this is just a box dye, and then I put a rinse color over it, and it happened to turn out this way. It was a lot brighter before, but with time, like, the color got more dull, and yeah. So it's like, I don't really have a specific answer to that, because it's kind of like it just happened. A lot of things that people say is, how did you do it? How did you get locks? Oh, I'm so scared to lock my hair. And it's like, honestly, it just has to be something that you know you want to do. Like, if you know you're the type of female, or even if you're the type of guy who likes to switch their hair up a lot, like, if you can't stick with one style, if you want a 20-inch weave down your back one day, and then you want a buzz cut the other day, then you just want to, you know, have a pink afro the next, then, you know, having locks may be hard for you. I feel like it was easy for me to decide, because like, my hair was, you know, I didn't really care about those things. I didn't really care about having, you know, a long weave, or I didn't care about all that. I just wanted my hair to be tameable. That's what I wanted. I wanted my hair to be tameable. So it was like, it was an easy decision for me. Yeah, so it's like, you just have to decide that that is what you want to do, or you're going to be taking them out, putting it back in, taking them out, putting them back in. And yeah, just, it's not for everybody. It's just, you just have to know it's something that you want. So yeah, another thing a lot of people ask is, how do you get your hair to lock? There is no way to actually make your hair lock. There's stuff you can do to accelerate the process, like, you know, using sea salt spray. But overall, you just have to give your hair time. Time. Let it do all that crazy stuff. Let it go through all those crazy phases. Like, I remember when my hair was doing crazy stuff, and I was like, what is wrong with me? No, you just have to leave your hair alone and let it go through those phases. You know, you can manipulate it a little bit to, you know, make sure that it looks, you know, presentable. Make sure that it's locking, you know, in the right, you know what I mean. But like, leave it alone. There's nothing you can do. That's what locks are, you know. It's a process. It's you neglecting your hair to a point where it locks. So you trying to manipulate it and, you know, put all this different stuff and, like, you know, leave it alone. That's how you get it to lock. You leave it alone. What was my biggest obstacle? My biggest obstacle, I would say, is, it was a point where I first started my locks, and like, they were like splitting. Like, they were like splitting down the middle. Like, the end would like split, and it would be like two ends. And that was one of my biggest obstacles, because it was like a lot of them doing that. So what happened was, like, my hair is like an afro, so like when I got my twist done, like, my hair never intertwined with each other. It was just like twisted. So when I would wash it, like it would open up a little bit, and like that would make it like, you know, have this little hole in the middle. It was just a mess. But yeah, I just sewed it back up in the bottoms. Like I just found ones that were doing it and sewed it back up. You know, like I said, when it's doing something funky, you can try to see what you can do to manipulate it back to the normal, you know, make it normal again. But other than that, like, just, you know, yeah, I really went through a time where like my hair was just a hot mess. But you can get through it. You can get through it. But yeah, those are mostly the questions that I get about my hair. And yeah, like, that's pretty much it. At the end of this video, I'm going to try to leave some photos about how my journey started, and like my fro and like everything. Try to wrap it up for y'all. But yep, thank you guys for watching, and I hope I helped, you know, somebody out there. I hope I answered some people's questions. If you have any more questions, just feel free to let me know. And as always, thank you for watching.